So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Schlotterbeck. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Jordan Henderson tries to play it through. He's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of...
It's Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
Mohun Bagan with the corner, there first. They've played it short. He's in a great position, and the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Zanetti, he has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. He's got away. Real chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Spain are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, he's burst through! Berbatov couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Berbatov. Knocks it into space. Cadiolu gets into a good position. Bullish header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nicely worked. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Not the most convincing of passes. Zanetti. Oh, that's nice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Yamal. Cruyff. Kajolu. He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. And he is deftly away. Picked out brilliantly. He's shifting through the gears here. Towering header. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Owen.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi, and the shot, surely! And there's a goal. It is an explosive start to the second half. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mohun Bagan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Shot a goal! Cruyff. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to pass it through. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spain with the lead. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 14. Xavi Alonso.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played into space, chips it through, and this is Ronaldo. Schlotterbeck. It's a threatening ball. Oh, well played. Mohan Bagan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kajolu. He is through here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Crosses it in.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Well, this looks
20.
promising in terms of distance and angle,
El dorsal
so
15.
a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6,
Messi!
el dorsal 21, el dorsal 10, Messi.
Nielsen! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Mohun Bagan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And he's managed to get free. Nice control. And this is Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pele. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is a great pick out. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Now it's Nakamura. Koundé wins the duel this time. Nakamura has the space to scheme. That is a brilliant interception. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. And here's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Threads one in. And that has been cleared. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Rooney. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found the... It's Aguero! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Mohun Bagan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. Gerrard. Batistuta. Shot, surely! Guardiola can clear it away.
Mohun Bagan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after... Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Impressive jump! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has ended up in no man's land. But that has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Scholes is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Guardiola. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's played through for him. Oh, he's... Aguero! They've got to be quick to recover this. Guardiola. Neymar. Now it's Owen. Silvestre. And this is Scholes. And here's Rooney. Scholes gets over and intercepts. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. No, it's come to nothing. Quality ball. Rooney going after that. Great pressure, plenty of it. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Scholes. And that's gone loose. Scholes. And claimed it back swiftly. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Can he finish? Aguero! He just does goals!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock.
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Rohan Bagan coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Rohan Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Scholes is always looking to break lines.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Gerrard. Now it's Owen. Now it's Rooney. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Now it's Aguero. Can he get it through? And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish of true class!
After 55
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Owen, chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And it's been hooked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break.
Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Owen. Number 18. Goal scored.
Getting up there!
Number 10.
Harmlessly
Lionel
behind.
Messi. Number 2. Fabio Cannavaro. Number 17. Neymar. Coming on the field. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a... He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Hussein clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Oh, good effort! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. No, that's been intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught. Nakamura! And that is well cleared. Played out wide. And it's Guardiola. Passes short and sharp. That's tidy. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a truly agonising miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
India have the chance to go the other way. Mohun Bagan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that could set him on his way. Nagatomo. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, good finish.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
India have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Silvestre. Triol calmly anticipates. Scholes. Albert Ferrer makes the interception.
5 minutes at a time.
Baresi cuts it out. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Barcola. Now they can break here. And it's Scholes. Baresi has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is out of play. Bakula! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that's it. Mohun Bagan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never would...
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Neymar. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Owen. And Owen! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was alert to it. Eto'o could move up a gear here. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Owen. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Cameroon, number 8.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here. Yamal coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Mohun Bagan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's in on goal. Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's been shifted off it. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro, tidy with his distribution. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Serginho. Aguero. It's Aguero! Wonderful Aguero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Owen, looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. And here's Owen. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Aguero. Ronaldinho. Aguero. Aguero! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Neymar. Nice physical challenge. And the pass is intercepted. He might be in here! It's Aguero! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Cameroon have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Aguero. Lampard. Ibrahimovic. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Caicedo. Great vision. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for Cameroon, number 13, Moises Caicedo.
Away we go again.
27,
Ruben can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 11,
Now it's Lampard. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Yamal. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. And this is Owen! And he couldn't finish.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi. Silvestre. Could be danger here. Aguero. Shoots! And it's in! Two to the good, And they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved,
In, and no mistake. But that is not going to count.
yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nagatomo. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
The less said about that pass, the better. Cannavaro. That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nagatomo. Lampard. And that's a... Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Threads one in. Now it's Aguero. He's a sharp little ball here. Flings in across. Oh, great leap! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Aguero. Lampard has created one goal already. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Otamendi. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Lampard. Now that pass isn't the best. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Desai. Otamendi. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Ødegaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Rudiger. Can he get it through? Eto'o finds himself offside. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Neymar. Number 22, Frank Lampard. Number 11, Michael Owen. Number
Nagatomo.
2, Fabio Cannavaro.
Messi.
Number 6,
Beckham.
Franco Baresi.
Rijkaard, the man that is tenacity personified.
Number 20, Son Heung-min.
Albert
Number
Ferrer.
10, Lionel Messi. Number
It's Son
7,
Heung-min.
Cristiano
Well
Ronaldo.
seen, saw that coming.
Number
He read that
3,
really well and
Albert
stopped it.
Perez.
Son
Number 4,
Heung-min was alert to the
Manuel
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Mohun Bagan are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Oh, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Nagatomo reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti. That's good running with the ball. Over to the right flank. Referee's given a throw. Zanetti, Bruno Fernandes, pings in across. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Defending of the desperate variety. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And it's Neymar. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Done well, great stop. Long ball upfield. Guardiola. Yamal. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Son Heung-min. Zanetti. Scholes. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? This ended up in no man's land. Mohun Bagan still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? To play, and it is a goal kick. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space, and the shot! And here's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Owen. Good take, and can he finish? Goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Mohun Bagan, Albert Ferrer concedes a free kick for that. Albert Ferrer has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Del Piero. Now that's a fine challenge. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Rijkaard. Great vision. And this is Bale. That looks a good cross. And that has been cleared. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Has to go back here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a good ball. And it's been hooked away. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Rooney. Deftly away. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Rooney. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
Such good technique.
Getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got rid. And the volley. And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Looking for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Mohun Bagan have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Mohun Bagan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field is number 10, Lionel Messi.
is the first touch of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Zanetti. Looking for the run. Del Piero. Oh, good take in a good area. Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Del Piero! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has been slung wide. Mohun Bagan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Here comes and a header! And again! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great ball if he can get there. He's free, he has got space. Oh, well played. And he can thump it away. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Zanetti picks it up out wide. And it's Guardiola. Mohun Bagan still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Bale. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is well cleared. Now it's Son Heung-min. Rooney. Neymar finding himself in space. Oh, good climb! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Rooney. Number 17, Alessandro Del
Nagatomo. And it's been given away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nagatomo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Number 3, Fran Rijkaard.
Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Nakamura.
23, Ronaldinho.
75 minutes played.
Clarence
Seedorf. And
Number
set
6,
off!
Patrick Vieira.
And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Guardiola really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Knocks it out wide. That's where it came from.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Mohun Bagan with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Rooney. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Mohun Bagan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And this is Messi, picked out brilliant, Seedorf! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nagatomo. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed.
At a time.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Nakamura. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. Seedorf has the space to scheme. Tries a shot! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class!
For Manchester
We
United.
thought they were done,
Number
but...
10.
And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Rooney claiming the man of the match.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it
today's
on.
match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vieira. Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rijkaard. Shoots! Bellingham. Cruyff. Aguero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Silvestre. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aguero. Shot could be on. He has found a way through. And this is Lewis. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his move.
Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Owen. Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot's on here. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Akanji proves too strong. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Cruyff. This might spell danger. Nice control. It's Aguero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Aguero. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre. And here's Lampard. And he cuts out the supply. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aguero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get...
Oh, he's all alone! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Vieira. Aguero. It's Aguero! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Silvestre. That's beautifully weighted. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising. Lampard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lampard. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Lampard. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. That's the end of the first 45. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Mohun Bagan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Mohun Bagan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Mahmoud Bagan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Aubameyang. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lampard. Son Heung-min has the space to scheme. Oh, what has happened here? Lampard. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Lampard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Ball is over the line. What a throw in. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. He's found the... And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Owen. Lampard. Lampard looking for the chance to skip. And the shot! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 67 minutes in.
Mohun Bagan leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Ibrahimovic.
Luis Suarez! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Suarez. Lampard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Driving forward. He's found some space. Chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, good finish. And they get themselves in front. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Michael Owen.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from
22,
both sides.
Frank Lampard.
So we have a breakthrough.
Number 21,
Now how will things develop from
Lamine
here?
Yamal.
This is the perfect
Number
example
6,
of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Coming on the
Bouts of
field.
passing here, really
Number 7,
easy on the eye.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
10, Lionel Messi.
It's a
Number
searching
2,
pass.
Fabio Cannavaro. Number 3, Virgil van Dijk.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Luis Suarez. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Aguero. That is a crunching tackle. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react.
Full added minutes have been
Raheem
indicated.
Bagan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for...
And a chance! Ferdinand. 4 added minutes on the board. Messi. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Aguero. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is as far as it goes. Mohun Bagan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please make sure. Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Rooney. And he's running through. And here's Owen. Stood up well to him there. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Silvestre picks it up out wide. Cafu. Mohun Bagan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's gone for goal. Son Heung-min. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso. And Serginho. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Tevez. And it's Son Heung-min. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Yamal. Now it's Shevchenko.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, important interception. Silvestre. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's heaved it away. Yamal. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. Rooney producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a throw. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are...
And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And here's Xabi Alonso. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. And it's Son Heung-min. Big chance! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. It's Rooney! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Azar. Can he get onto this? Shevchenko.
There will be 1
No way
minute
through,
added
so
time.
back it comes. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Tevez! That's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Mohun Bagan can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 8, Eden Hazard. Coming on the field. Number 7, Lionel Messi. Number 10,
So we're off again.
Dani Olmo.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Yamal, he's found a way through. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overshoots. And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Mohun Bagan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Son Heung-min. Here's Nagatomo, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! He's looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Back to the keeper it goes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
It's just beyond his reach.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Tevez. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Mohun Bagan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 62 minutes in, number 7, Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 7.
Pinches it off him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10. Lionel Messi.
McAllister.
Number 25.
And he's let fly. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Quality ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Somewhat off target. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game had shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, easy pickings there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a promising position. And that'll be a goal kick. Forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. McAllister. And this is Tevez. He's having a pop!
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Olmo. Messi is always looking to break lines. McAllister, and he was quick to react. Played down the flank. Well, that has not gone well. Gerrard. Serginho. Dani Olmo.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Bagan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be.
Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
2 added minutes have been
That is
indicated.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. What a set! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Wayne Rooney.
That's that, the end. Mohan Bagan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth
Please turn
ride.
your attention to the screen for the latest
How would
travel
you sum up what
information
we've
from
witnessed,
stations
Jim?
around
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Strokes it back. Guardiola! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Quality ball. Rooney running with intent. It's Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lee Kang-in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Scholes gets on his bike and on the move. Scholes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Over to the right flank. Petrauda. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Rooney. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Nice looking ball. Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Lee Kang-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hazard. Hazard knocks it out wide. A probing pass. Out of play for a goal kick. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he shoots! It's hit the upright. O'Reilly finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Baresi. This is a promising build-up. And this is Neymar. Dani Olmo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Rohan Bagan have taken decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place.
Hello! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Terrific effort! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Guardiola. Baresi. And he's managed to get free. Count. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Rooney. This is Owen. And Owen! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Now it's Hazard. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a
Real chance! Yamal running with the ball. But they've got it again. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
There's the shot! Well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity.
A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 25, Nakamura.
Van Dijk. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising. Oh, good-looking ball. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. And it's O'Reilly.
Mohun Bagan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. O'Reilly. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Olmo. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now it's Rooney. Mohun Bagan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Buffon chooses to deal with it himself. And here's the chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Guardiola. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nagatomo does well to get it back. Guardiola. Rooney charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rooney. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Neymar. El dorsal 11. Owen. El dorsal 18. Scholes. El dorsal 13. Será
And he's there to clear it.
por el dorsal 20.
Shot
El
a
dorsal
goal!
7. Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
just lacked a
El
decent
dorsal
finish.
10.
Well, let's just
Messi.
consider that
El
one a
dorsal
rangefinder,
8.
Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Trauder. And it's Van Dijk. Works it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
O'Reilly. Now it's Danny Olmo. He won't be happy with that one. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Silvestre. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Mohun Bagan with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has a look up. Oh, good effort! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Shevchenko clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. He's in one-on-one. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Marcó en el
That
minuto
is
86.
so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Mohun Bagan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's found the way through. He's cut it out. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Habrá 4
Silvestre.
minutos de descuento.
And it's been played through. He's shifting. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So,
Danny Olmo is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
En el marcador se corre a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.